Good morning, everyone. I'm Diane. Welcome to Flexibility. We're going to do some exercises today targeting muscles that will help you to be mobile so you can do your activities of daily living with ease. Let's start with warming up. So we'll have a seat, feet flat on the floor, lift in the rib cage area, and inhale, coming up. Now reach out of the ribs, feel the spaces, and exhale. And always begin by oxygenating the muscles, getting them ready to work. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Feet slightly more apart, one hand on the thigh, free the other hand to come up and over, stretching the side of the body. Inhale up, exhale down, and other side, and stretch. And those stretches feel so good. Let's try that one again. Inhale up, stretch over to the side, pulling the shoulder back, and down. Last one on this side. Inhale up, and exhale down. All right, now we're going to target both core and upper chest area, especially in the shoulder region also. So we're going to take both hands up. We're going to reach to the side. Now turn in the chair to open wide to the opposite side. So the chest is opening up. You feel the shoulder. And now you're going to take that outside hand and come down and around, and down, and around, down, and around. Lift, come to the center, bend forward from the waist, and really reach, stretching the arms. Come back into center. Let's try that again on the same side. We're going to do that a couple of times and then switch to the opposite side. So we lift, take it over, hold the stretch. Now twist the body to the opposite side, opening the arms wide. Outside arm, down and around. 2, 3. Inhale up, exhale, coming forward, reach, and come back to center. One more time. Now remember, when you are turning here, try to keep that twist active while you use the outside arm to circle. Inhale, exhale, over. Now from this position, turn, open the arms wide. Outside arm comes down and around, down and around, down and around. Bring it to the front. Pull the stomach in against the spine as you reach and come back to center position. That's a great stretch for any number of areas, and you can do that one before you get out of bed. Just sit up in bed and do that. All right, now over to the other side. We lift both arms, come over, stretch. Now turn the body, twisting it, open up in the chest area, outside hand and arm will come down and around. 2, 3. Come back to center position. Bend from the waist, pulling the stomach in. Reach forward. And bring it back to center position. All right, let's try that again. Lift, come over to the side. Turn the shoulder back, twisting, opening up in the chest area. Outside arm comes down and around. 2, 3. Come back to center. Reach. And exhale down. Last time. Over. And stretch. Turn the shoulder back as you twist, opening up the arms. Outside arm comes down and around. Down and around. Down and around. Come back to center position. Bend from the waist. Reach. And come back to center position. All right, let's just roll those shoulders out a little bit. Lift, take it back to the chair, and down. And 2, 3, and 4. All right, feet apart. We're going to slide down, touch the floor. Now, circle to the outside of one foot, bring it back center, circle to the outside of the other foot, bring it back center, and lift. 2, 3, 4, up. Again, inhale, exhale as you reach for the floor. Circle the arm around to the outside of one foot, circle back to center, circle back to the other side, circle, come center, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale down. This is so good for core, lower back. Touch the floor. Circle to the outside of the foot. Circle coming center and then over to the outside of the other foot. If you can't make it to the outside, just come to the inside of the foot. And inhale coming up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale down. And just that move of taking 5 counts to get from the bottom all the way to the top, tremendous strengthening for the upper and lower abs. All right, now feet together. We're going to lift one knee. Place the wrist on one side of the knee, wrist on the other side of the knee. Clasp the fingers and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale down. Lift the other knee, wrist on either side. Interlace the fingers, pull the knee in. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale down. Now, Hands on the bottom of the chair or on the arms. You're going to balance on those sit bones. We're going to lift. Now place one hand here, the other hand here. Interlace the fingers. Try not to touch the back of the chair. Balance on the sit bones and exhale down. All right, let's stretch the back side of the leg now. Heel down, toe up. And we're going to push past that toe until we feel a nice stretch all the way up and down the leg. Now use the stomach muscles to pick the arm up and upper torso coming up. And exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach past the toe. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach past the toe. And inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale down. Other leg. Heel down, toe up. And I'm on the edge of the chair. I think that gives you a little more leverage in bending forward. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch past the toe. Inhale, up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach past the toe. Pull the stomach in. Inhale, up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach past that toe. And inhale, up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, down. All right, now we're going to try one for the neck that's going to involve bending forward from the waist. So feet are flat. We're going to bend from the waist over. Now turn the head to one side and hold. Come back to center position. Turn the head to the opposite side and hold. Come back to center position and inhale, coming up. Make sure that you give that liquid in the inner ear time to settle when you come up. Now we just turn the neck to one side. We look over the shoulder. Bring it back to center position. Turn to the opposite side. Look behind the shoulder. Come back center. We're going to go down again from the waist. So really your ribs are going to be touching your thighs. All right, now turn the head to one side and hold. Come back center. Turn the head to the other side. Hold. Come back to center position. Inhale, up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold here, letting the inner ear, the liquid in the inner ear settle. We turn, look over the shoulder. Bring it back center. Turn to the opposite side. Look behind the shoulder. And now we're going to place the hand behind the head. You're going to look down to the leg, pressing gently on the back of the head, stretching the back of the neck, coming back up to center, and hand in back of the head. Now look down to the opposite leg. And you can feel that stretch really across the shoulder blade area. for opening up in the chest area and strengthening those shoulder blades to keep you lifted and back all day as opposed to forward like this. And I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to come up to the screen. All right, now you're going to hold the arms out to the side. Now pull those angel wings in the back, pull those shoulder blades together and release. So you want to do that with the arms totally straight. Pull the shoulder blades together and release. Again, pull the shoulder blades together and release. So that's another good one you can do to strengthen the shoulder blade area to hold yourself up and back. It also gives you a tremendous stretch and frees up the upper body tremendously. Okay, so we're going to stand feet hip width apart, and we're going to do airplane arms. So we lift one arm straight as we slide the hand down to the knee, come back up center, lift the other arm up so it's like a plane that's going down and up, and reach, stretching those arms, reach, and slide to the other side, and inhale up, and slide down, and inhale up, back to center. Bring the hands into circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale up. Now touch the back of the hands together and pull the shoulders back. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms coming back down. And a couple of nice shoulder rolls, front to back. And inhalation up and exhale down. Okay, so now we're going to start working from the bottom up to the hip area. So we are going to start an exercise for the ankles. You want to strengthen those dorsiflexors so that you can walk properly without coming like this. See, this is no bend in the ankle area. And how many times do you see people shuffle like that? All right, so we are not going to be working with the leg. You want to isolate this in the ankle area. Put the hand on the hip, the other hand on the chair. Now we place the heel and now come up to the toe. Heel, toe, 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 heel, toe. All right, other side. Heel, toe, 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 and center. Extend one foot in front. You're going to do windshield wipers with that toe. Move it in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Circle with the toe, draw a circle with the toe, not the leg. 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, other foot, we lift, windshield wipers, take the foot out to the side and in. 2, 3, 4. Draw a circle with the toe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring it back to center. All right, now we are going to place some stress on those toes. This one is probably good to do on bare feet, but it'll work in your shoes. So you want to get, I'll face sideways, maybe you can see better here what I'm doing. You want to come up on the toes, release one leg, and you feel that body weight resting on the ball of the foot. That's going to strengthen the foot muscles. Come back down. You're up on the toes. Now lift the other leg, and the body weight shifts to the other side. And come back to the toes. Lift the leg, switching the weight again. And back up on the balls of the feet. And lift the opposite leg. And down. All right, now feet will be at 10 and 2 position. Lift onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Heels down to the floor from bent knee position. And now straighten back up. Again, we lift on the toes. We bend the knees. Heels down to the floor, and that really gets that back of the ankle there, and straighten up. 2 more times. Lift. Bend the knees. Heels to the floor, and straighten up. When you straighten up, be sure to tighten the buttocks muscles. And last one. Up on the toes, bend the knees, heels down, and now straighten up. Okay, we are now going to march around the chair on our toes, and you can hold on to the top. If you have good enough balance, you don't need to do that, but I'll demo it one time hanging on. So you stay close to the chair, prance on the toes. You've got that one hand on the top of the chair. Or if you want, free the hands and prance on the toes. And down. Now you're going to walk on the heels. That one's a little harder. And center. All right, we're going to do one round on the toes and then switch to the heels. So you can hang on to the chair. The heel one, you probably want to hang on to something. It's a little harder to hold your balance on the heels. All right, ready? Starting with walking on the toes. Tiptoe, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and down. All right, now heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and down. All righty. I think we got a good workout for those feet and ankles, which we normally ignore. Okay, so we have to put a little more stress on that area. All right, now we're going to do some quad work. So feet are going to be more than a hip width apart. Push the booty to the back wall. Hold the stomach in. The knees should be directly on top of the toe, not pressing forward. All right, so down 3 and up 3. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Up. 2, 3. Down. 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 2, 3. Up. 2, 3. Now we're going to go down, 2, 3. We're going to hold it here. You're going to pulse, lift the butt, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten back up. We're going down for a second set of pulses. You really want to get that area feeling like it's been worked. Push the booty back. Ready, pulse. Lift the booty and bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift. And by now they should start talking to you. All right, again, coming down. Push that booty to the back wall. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lift. Woo! All right, feet together. We're going to lift one foot off the ground. You're going to bend slightly and come back up. So it's not a big, huge knee bend. You don't want that knee coming forward like that. So just down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you know, you're lifting your entire body weight on one leg, so that's really going to strengthen it. Your own body weight sometimes is better than the dumbbells because you're working with your own weight as opposed to an outside weight. And you can sometimes cheat with dumbbells. So I'm not a fan of them, but you know, of course they have their place in fitness. Everybody has their preferences. All right, I prefer working with my own weight. We lift the opposite leg and we bend and straighten. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Let's just shake those legs out. Okay, so we are now going to go down to the mat. We're going to concentrate on opening up in the hip area today, stretching the lower lumbar section, and of course, core work. One of the things I just heard on TV this morning is that the food industry, fast food industry, and packaged food are going to have some requirements placed on them about cutting the amount of salt. And if you have ever eaten any of the frozen dinners and so forth, the salt content is ridiculous in those things. I don't know what they're going to taste like reducing the salt level because, of course, salt carries flavor. but that really does need to be addressed because a lot of seniors either don't like to cook or are simply unable to cook, and it's a lot easier to microwave a frozen dinner. But you know, if you have 2 of those a day, you're probably going to be over the limit of salt that your body needs for the day. And I think they suggest that you not go over 3,000 milligrams, but I'm not sure about that number. To me, that seems awfully high. All right, so grab your mats, get some water, and you know, I, for one, am not going to be eating unsalted potato chips. I tried that one time, wound up throwing the bag away. So, salt is my nemesis, not sweet. And I've really had to learn to curb it. But where snacks are concerned, I'm sorry, I want that bit of salt. All right. Feet flat. Hands on hips. We're going to slide down the front of the thighs. Reach for the ankle. All right, now release one hand from here and look back. I'm going to get an extra stretch from this position and back down. Release the other hand. Take it to the back or to wherever you can get it to. And exhale down. Now we're going to crawl past the toes till the arms are straight out. Chin is up. You don't want your blood pressure raising. Move them back into the toes. Walk them back out. We're stretching those hamstrings. Walk them back in. And come out. Hand on the mat, hand on the mat. Push forward, 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 forward. Walk it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk the hands out. Come onto the knees. And we are on all fours. Come onto the tops of the feet. All right, now we're going to gradually sit back on the heels. So you've got the top of your foot on the mat. You're going to come back. Now, when it hurts, you stop. If you can only get here, fine. Otherwise, we're going to try to put the butt onto the heels, stretching the top of those toes. And come back up. All right, let's try it again. You work up to this one. Tops of feet are flat on the mat. Move the butt, starting to put it into sit position. All right, if you can only get here, okay. Otherwise, you want to sit back. And come up. All right. Let's go into plank position. Forearms are on the mat. We extend one leg back, extend the other, lower the buttocks, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. come down onto the stomach. We're going to stretch all the way out. This is kind of reverse dead man's pose. We reach forward with the arms, press down with the toes, and feel the stretch in the shoulder blade area and in the front of the body. All right, now we're going to walk the hands in, 2, 3, 4, up to the shoulders. Lift into modified cobra position. And come back onto the knees, come back into child pose. And hold. Okay, we're going to sit on the mat now. We're going to start stretching in the adductors in and outer leg, and that's also going to help stretch the hips. So we want to sit with the feet out in a comfortable V. That's going to be determined, excuse me, this change in temperature doesn't do me any good. All right, so you want to sit up on the sit bones, not back here. All right, so push forward, take the hands in back of you, and push the body forward. Now, how far you can get the legs is determined by how your pelvis is set in, so don't go beyond that level. All right, hands in front, and we start crawling. You may only get to 2 or 3 of these. And what you want is to feel the stretch. So it doesn't matter how far you're able to bend over and reach. You just want to feel that stretch behind the legs and in the hip flexor area. Come back into center. All right, now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So the knees are pressing out. All right, now we're going to take one hand on the inside thigh, and you're going to press down and pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very slight moves. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other hand on the inside thigh. Press down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab the ankles, push the chest forward, and hold. Now, if you need to adjust the feet for comfort, the further front you place the feet, that's going to be less of a stretch, and you can bend further from the waist. Otherwise, if you want a big, huge stretch, then you bring the heels in toward the body and bend over, grab the ankles, and feel the stretch from that position. All right, so that got inside. Now the outside, we're going to cross with the ankles, move the buttocks into the heels of the feet. Place the hands forward and bend forward from the waist and hold that position. And move back into center. All right, so now let's go down onto the mat. We're going to do a nice hip stretch here. We're going to take 8 counts to get fully down to the mat. Hands in front. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch. Feet flat on the mat. take the hands under one thigh and under the ankle. Now bring it across the knee. Press on the inside thigh of the leg that's crossed over. And you feel that stretch in the whole hip area. All right, now we're going to go for broke here. And we're going to pick that bottom leg up and bring it into the chest. And boy, do you feel the extra stretch, right? Place the foot back down on the mat. Hands underneath the thigh, lift the leg. Place the foot on the mat. Other side, lift. Grab the ankle, bring it over the knee. Press on the inner thigh. Feel the stretch. All right, now here we go. Lift the bottom leg and bring the legs into the chest and hold. It's a good ouch. You know, there's some bad ouches and good ones, and this one's a good one. It really stretches that whole area. And place the foot down on the mat, hands underneath the thigh, lift the leg, and place the foot down on the mat. All right, now we're going to press the stomach into the spine. Hands will be behind the head, supporting the neck. Elbows are wide, chin looking up so that you can place an apple or an orange under that chin. And now as you curl and crunch, exhale. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Now we'll go side to side. When you twist, exhale and twist with the waist, not with the elbows. The elbows are just going to go along for the ride. Ready? Lift, twist. 1. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Soles of the feet together. Knees are out wide. We're in frog's leg position. We're going to crunch into the center. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go up and hold 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale down. Release the hands from the head. Bring them to the thighs. Press the knees together. Raise them into tabletop position. And this one is kind of hard to hold because then we start drooping the legs, but you want to hold that tabletop position as perfectly as you can. We're going to reach through the leg, placing one hand behind the head. The other hand is going to be between those knees. We reach and come back. Exhale, crunch, and down. 3, 4. Don't lose your tabletop. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, place the other hand behind the head, and I am not in favor of never protecting the head and neck. I really feel that it needs to be supported at all times when you're down on the mat. All right, free this hand. You're going to come through the center of the legs as you reach, crunch, exhale, and down. 2, Knees together, knees open. Knees together and open. Together, open, together, open, together, and bring the feet onto the mat. We're going to stretch the arms out to the side. We bring the knees over to one side. And that's stretching that lower back. Shoulders should be on the mat. Lift the knees back to center position. Bring them down to the other side. And hold. Feeling the stretch. And bring it back to center. We're going to roll to one side and come up onto the hip. And I don't know how many of you take Pilates. I'm not in favor of mat Pilates for seniors. First of all, the neck is always totally unprotected. There's way too much stress on the neck area. And I think it is a bit much. Okay, these exercises were designed by Joseph Pilates for dancers, not the public. Okay, so that first strike against it. If you do Pilates, I would suggest working with an instructor that does Pilates on the reformer. That way you can support your muscles, and in that respect, I think Pilates is great for seniors. It is a bit on the expensive side, but I think it is a lot safer than mat Pilates. All right, extend the top leg, lift, and bring it back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the knee in. We're going to lift the knee, bring it back down to the other one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Use the knee to make a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sit up. We're going to switch to the other side. Another 2 things exercise-wise that I feel are contraindicated for seniors: working with silk ropes that are suspended from a ceiling. There you are having to lift your entire body weight. You've got to be extremely strong in the upper back area, and you can herniate yourself doing that. Much too strong for a senior physiognomy. The other one that's dangerous is working with the pole, and that's because you invariably will bruise, and badly, and that's not great for someone that has diabetes. So again, that's another total upper body strength thing. They look like they're fun. Nobody is going to turn you away at a studio because they want those fees. They don't care if you're 70 and trying silk ropes or pole dancing. They want their feet. So it's up to you to protect yourself. All right, other side. You know, you don't have to prove that you have the strength that you did when you were in your 30s. You don't, so forget about it. All right, knees together, leg out, and lift and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the knee in, lift, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back into downward facing dog. Walk the hands into the feet. Roll up. Ready, stretch. Feet together, hands together. Om Shanti. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Come back at 10:45 for TheraBand. We'll be working and toning all of those individual muscle groups to keep you hot looking. Okay, see you later.